Welcome to episode 48 of In the Last Remaining Lion. I am your storyteller, Nathan, and as always, I am joined by Sai playing Mary, Katie playing Iris, and Jillian playing Tyr. As always, there is an active train wreck of a coup underway here in Seattle.
If
And
they only got their things, their shit together, they might succeed in dealing with
We
the
have our
prince.
shit
But
together.
if
It's not
if
us.
only they were not kindred.
Mm.
If only
That's
they
a
had
problem.
some light inside of them that guided them to work together and trust each other.
Gosh.
But I guess they don't. So anyways, Tyr and Iris, after a bloody evening with the Tremere, have retrieved Michael, the Ventru Primogen's child, and they are taking him back to Walter, said Ventru Primogen. Barreling through FBI surveillance and the palpable silent glare of Tyr's sire, Jessica. And Mary is the captain of her own fate. She rides the winds of Uber into downtown Seattle, hoping to catch up to the group, but maybe she has other plans. She's a little bit ahead of them. And I think we're going to start off with Mary, traveling over I-5 and into the forest of skyscrapers.
Can you turn on the radio? I kind of want to hear the news on my way there.
Sure. Just like public radio or something?
Yeah, I mean, or maybe have you heard anything about what's going on around Seattle? Because there's some weird posters 2 nights ago just put up. It was after, what was that? I think it was after the mountain fire.
Oh,
Was it
God.
after the mountain fire?
This is supposed to be a first world country. It's all going to shit. I work nights and I've never seen so many police helicopters. Sure, down in Tacoma or in Hilltop, but every night it must be shootings or something.
Yeah, I mean, does anyone talk about it? Do they know? Do you have an idea what it is?
I mean, I heard some guy was on a high-speed chase all the way to Portland just last night.
Oh my gosh.
He wrecked 4 squad cars.
What? Oh, wow. I mean, good for him. I mean, so all right, well, is there anything in the news?
I mean, other than Mount Rainier being on fire and
Is it still on
a
fire?
high-speed chase, parts of it.
Okay. That's a bit weird. But I mean, do you think it's weird? Is it normal for Seattle?
Nah, man. Nah, dog.
I mean,
Shit be crazy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just mind my own business and start using my phone. I would like to send a message to Mike, um, or wherever he works. I'm pretty sure I would know where he works. Give me a
Mike is
call.
Mike is a freelancer, but he's often down at the Emerald Queen Casino wrangling talent.
Well, I want to send him a message, or give him a call, whatever is appropriate for reaching Mike.
He'll take either one.
I'll give a text. I'll text. Hey Mike, meet me at what's a good place for me to meet Mike? That's somewhere like between my location and his current location.
A good public place to meet him might be King's Cross Station, which is just at the southern end of downtown Seattle.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Have we been there yet?
You've been in the area, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Meet me at King's Cross later at 3:30 or 4, just before sunrise.
You get a text back quickly. Holy shit! It's yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
Like exclamation points.
Okay. Well,
Do you want to talk?
not right now. Yeah. I'll just like put the phone away. We can talk later.
You put the phone away. It buzzes a couple more times, but
Yeah,
after 2 or
whatever.
3,
I'll read it
picks up.
later. Okay. I'm not gonna be going. I would love to reach the area, Walter, before they do. Not that I'm gonna do anything suspicious.
So Walter's restaurant, the Metropolitan Grill. You've been there before. You instruct the driver to head there, drop you off
Yep.
out front.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Go ahead and give me a streetwise and wits roll.
Oh, that's. Why do I have no streetwise? I feel like I. Okay, I have 1 success.
Place is dead this time of night. The bar is just closing up. And streets are empty. Which is weird because, like, there should be surveillance around here. I mean, there's some cars, like, parked on the street, but they just don't look like surveillance to you.
I mean, so there aren't really like. There's no surveillance and there's no like party people. Or like, well, do people come here for like late night dinners or something?
The bar's open till 2 a.m.
Okay. And there's no. The FBI are not here.
You do not spot them.
Okay. I don't know what to. Well, I'm gonna go into the air. I would like to just I'm gonna go in and I would love to look for Walter.
The Uber pulls up out front, and there's very little space or time between Mary and the steps and the front door. If there is surveillance, it wouldn't have much time to clock you before you were inside. Immediately, you're greeted by a bright blue-eyed blonde-haired hostess. Hey, welcome to the Metropolitan Grill. We just have the bar open right now.
Yeah. Is it a busy night, or it seems like there's not many people around? I feel like it's usually more busy around here around this time.
Oh, just a couple of our regulars.
Oh, okay. So, um, I'm here for Mr. Walter. I was here like with two other friends like a few nights ago.
Oh, okay. Um, I'll get someone to take you back.
Okay. Thank you. Don't worry, I'll be okay. It's the other two that you should be worried about.
Glad to hear it. Take care of yourself.
They haven't been here yet. I actually don't.
Do you ask her that?
Yeah, I'll ask her that.
Walter's had a few guests this evening.
Do you know what time he got back here?
Only
I
a
know he
couple.
was out early this evening. Was that
I-
early this evening? All of this happened in one night. I just
Mhm.
like
It's been a
Okay.
long night.
Yeah, what time did he get back?
Look, if you want to talk to Mr. Walter, like
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
can.
yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Hey, can you take her back? Yeah, use the lift. A waitress in all black leads you down a familiar route through the dining area.
That's a
All
really
empty.
big lift. Like, okay.
And once again, you're in that conference room. The waitress kind of indicates for you to sit.
I'll do that.
Okay. Just sit tight. I'll send you down.
All right. Um have a fun night.
She looks at you from the doorway as her hand crawls up and hits a panel. The pocket door slides shut with a thud, and the whirring of servos engages. It sounds loud in here. You feel yourself lowering down into the earth. You land with a thud. The doors don't open, though, when you land. They remain sealed. You can kind of look up and see, because you've been here before, the camera. It's behind a little black glass bulb, but you can see the little flash of a red light behind it, recording you. A minute passes.
I'm gonna look at the camera and I'm sure you've heard the news right by now. Um Michael's with us as far as I know. And I'm sure they're headed here any moment.
As soon as the phrase "Michael's with us" leaves your lips, pocket door slides open. Come back. We'll discuss this in the study. Walter's voice over the intercom.
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk out. Where are those two? Well, I could like spare some minutes with. Okay, I'm gonna go to Walter.
Down here, it is quite blatantly a hard slate cave that's been converted into living quarters. The floor is slanted a little bit. The walls are cut rock. They're nicely done. It's not a cave, but it's a cave. There's a light up ahead, and its soft amber glow illuminates a large steel table. And Walter.
Good good night. Because it's not evening anymore, right? So good night. But we're not falling. We're not gonna sleep.
Good evening is an evergreen term.
Evergreen. Isn't that for like seasons? Anyway, um, I think the other two are on their way. I don't know how they got Michael out of Diana's. I don't imagine she's very happy right now.
You can assure me they have Michael.
Well, I can give them a call. They'll be on their way here.
Huh.
Do you want a video call?
Well, I suppose that there is no need then. He turns and looks to the corner. And Mary, there is nothing there until Ursula is standing there. All 9 feet of her. She steps out from behind something that wasn't even there.
You're
Child.
I think I know what's happening here.
Your wish is coming true.
I know.
She looks to Walter, glowers down at him. Then I have no more boon to you. Your child is returned. I will see you at the Princess Elysium. She turns to you, Mary, and perhaps you sooner.
You need to stay away from the other two. They're probably going to try to kill you the first chance that they get.
I do not care for the children. They are not my concern.
Where
I am more concerned about mortals. And where the kindred of this city will sleep tonight. How many havens have been compromised by imprudent activities recently.
Okay. Are you going to just. Where are you going to go? There's 2 nights to Elysium. Are the humans even really that powerful?
They become infinitely more powerful than us as soon as the sun rises. I have some time yet before that is to occur, and I will be making use of it. You said there were some outside? Walter nods. His jowls just kind of intercept his chest as he nods. Ursula lopes towards the door. She wears a long, tattered robe. You can see her legs stretch out in front of her. Disproportionately long. She doesn't look back at you before she leaves. Walter says, "Will you be staying? Thank you for coming to keep me informed. There's been a lot going on this evening."
Yeah, I'll be here. I don't know if my friend. I'm sure my friends will try to get here to deliver Michael. I'll wait for them.
Very well. Would you like something to drink?
No, I just had a drink earlier this evening. Actually, you know what? I think I am a little bit thirsty.
I shall have Cassandra come down.
But not too much. Just a little bit. I don't want to I feel like my 2 friends need it a bit more than I do.
I'm sure they might. And I think that's where we're going to leave Mary, staring across the table at Walter, waiting on a snack.
He woke her up.
I honestly, like, was she even asleep the whole time? That's the question. Like,
They've just been hanging out together.
yeah, he was like,
He-
yeah, just
he
chill
probably woke her
in my
up.
place.
When Michael got stolen again, and he's like, "Well, I need help." You don't need any help.
Yeah.
Here.
But that means that she was gonna. I mean, that means she would have been willing to like storm Diana's place, which is like, wow.
She probably would have done a better job, to be honest. She might have done a really good
Would have
job.
been
of that.
beautiful.
It would have been. I would have just liked to see it. But
Poor
that's okay.
Rachel.
I already dealt with it.
Rachel's already traumatized.
Tyr and Iris, we find you making your way out of a crowd of homeless and disenfranchised folk that serve as Charlie's army as a proxy to serving as Catherine's army. Tyr, you have Michael over your shoulder. Iris, you hold the door open to the battered and destroyed, once beautiful black F-350 that Jessica owned. Jessica sits impatiently in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Tyr's going to lug herself in, and I just think is trying her best not to wince. It's inevitable. As she pulls herself and Michael in.
I'd get in on the other side of the back to help pull him across, so he's not just on Tyr's lap.
Just have a full-grown person. Fine.
I don't need the man child like that.
Who is sitting in the front?
Is there no space for all of us in the back?
Oh, there is. You can indeed all sit in the back.
We're all in the back.
And
We're all gonna sit in the back, yeah.
Jessica drives like a chauffeur then.
Yeah, I'll let her have her space.
Car doors shut and the V8 roars to life. Jessica's eyes are in that rear view mirror.
I think Tyr's trying to like have his head sort of laid back, trying not to like make eye contact, but it ends up being inevitable. You should speak your mind. Might not have a chance later.
I'm sorry. There is violence in our world. But it's been a long time since I've seen anything like this. Anything like you. I chose you a little bit too well for this life.
I've been wondering if it's because of your cursed blood or if this is who I was the whole time. I don't know.
I'm thinking this is one of those situations where nobody's off the hook.
That sounds right.
You gonna stay?
Is there anything we can do so she can?
Tyr like looks over at Iris and then like makes eye contact with Jessica, and it's just the slightest head shake.
There's gonna be a lot of folk in the back. A lot of your brothers and sisters that don't want to give up what they've lost. They're gonna want to stay and fight.
I'll be at your fight. It's not a question. I'll be at the fight. I can do that much.
I'm not just talking about Diana. I'm talking about later on. Justicars are here. I don't. Even if everything goes our way, and Catherine's the new head honcho, they're still gonna take our heads. I mean, maybe Catherine could step in and do something, but
That wasn't my intention. I don't want anyone dying for me, and
I know you don't know much about us and who you are now, but we're notoriously, historically bad at watching one of our own punished for something. That's why it's easy for me to raid the tower at the drop of a hat to get people back to protect the pack. Our kindred will fight. Sometimes even when it's stupid.
and would this still happen if I wasn't at Elysium?
I think it'll happen if the Justicars or Prince Wright have only me to pass their judgment on. And I don't know that I'm upset about that, and I hate that I'm in this position.
Would you want to die fighting or run? You have a lot of people to fucking worry about.
Tyr, they're not all gonna run. We'll leave behind the best of them. And the Camarilla will clean house. You're a marked woman. And you got... I don't think you even have an option to run without some serious help that I don't even know if I can give to you. Getting away from...
What kind of help do I need to get her?
someone with connections way up in the Camarilla. Someone. Well, we need to deal with Diana because she'll find you anywhere. And then you
Okay.
need someone with the resources to make it happen.
Yeah.
So above the
can-
prince, above the people from New York. That's all we need?
Yeah, that's all you need. That's it.
We'll do it. We'll find a way. I don't care. She's just like sitting there digging her nails into her palms, like almost making a bleed, freaking out.
Tyr is staring at Iris like the stars in the fucking sky, just like, and just that feeling in the pit of the stomach, like this is so undeserved. We deal with Diana. Everything one step at a time. What happens is going to happen. God damn it.
You guys round Second Avenue, and it's an empty canyon through the skyscrapers. Straight shot to the Metropolitan Grill. Just a few blocks. If you want to make a wits and streetwise roll, you may.
I would love to. It's called All of My Hunger Dice.
Hey, I get one non-hunger die for this.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Such a great night.
Oh God, so close. Ooh, one.
I got 2.
Iris, this place is completely empty, except for in the very distant way back, you can see the line around the homeless shelter, which is almost a full mile away. Are you using any special senses?
Well, if there's something to see,
Well, if my eyeballs have some.
maybe I'll.
There
use
could be
my-
something to smell. You never know.
the smell thing is
Oh,
really
God.
concerning every time the homeless are around.
Gonna smell like burnt hair. The only
Just
thing.
burnt hair and flesh. Mm.
Yeah.
I'll use my heightened senses for sight, not smell.
So your vision zooms in on the only crowd around the line of homeless folk. And something sticks out to you immediately. They have kind of a trashy coat on over top of them, but a few of them, you spot their shirts, and they're wrinkly, but starched perfectly white.
These fools.
They're so dumb.
Just gonna laugh a little at the absurdity of it. I think they're so sneaky. The FBI is hiding in the homeless line up there, if you guys care. At least they're not in the cars anymore.
Uh-huh.
Well, they know this truck by now, so
Oh yeah. Tyr's gonna reach down and unzip the duffel bag and pull out the walkie-talkie. One moment. And I just want to hear if there's any chatter.
click it on. You never mess with the frequencies, so it should still be on the right channel.
Is it working?
As the truck pulls up, Black F-350. Same license plate. Roger. Got a drone on it.
Oh, a drone. I love it.
Huh.
Don't engage. The radio falls silent.
Click.
Big old sigh from Jessica.
I feel like anything I suggest is going to come across poorly.
Yep.
Well, should we just go in then? They already know we're here.
Just
I mean, why not go have a talk with them?
Just go look at her. You're not going to talk with them. They're in a crowd of other people. We're not going over there.
All right. And she's going to take a look at Jessica.
Jessica has turned back wide-eyed to the two of you, like arm over the turn. We do not talk to the FBI.
Talk was a euphemism.
Okay.
It was a euphemism.
Are we gonna talk to the
we're gonna talk. There's like wings.
A lot of wings.
Yeah. Are you gonna come in, Jessica?
No, I have a truck to ditch, and I need to get the guys ready to go in. They brought in the cavalry. And there are some logistical issues with that.
Okay. You know, I just feel like when it comes to this corrupt of a system, that maybe it needs some rebuilding. Bottom up.
That's almost certainly true. You, I, and the pack need to just focus on surviving to another night.
Okay. I can do that.
Dear, if you make it another week, I will read your manifesto in full to the group. Until then, just
1 week is like that's
That's so long.
Oh,
that's
he
long.
hears like,
That's like
"Whew."
beyond Elysium.
It's like 6 months from now, guys.
That's beyond Elysium.
I'll have Iris proofread it.
Okay, 'cause she's so smart.
Iris is like, man. See you at the thing.
see you there.
She's gonna pull up the hoodie of the college hoodie that we got Michael and pull it over his head a little bit. and is going to exit the vehicle with Michael on her side.
I'll do the same, carrying that ridiculously heavy duffel bag.
Tyr stops before she closes the door. You're very right that I don't understand up to 5% of what's going on here and what is around me. Do I need to worry about Diana before Elysium? Before we do what we do? Is there anyone else I need to worry about?
You need to immediately begin worrying about Diana. I don't know the half of it. I know she can find people. They can hurt people over a distance too. I don't usually just people they're close to.
So we should try to sleep far from the campus tonight?
No, I mean like
Or emotionally close to, got it.
Spiritually.
Friends.
Tremere and the people that get close to them. They all seem to be within each other's grasp. I don't know anything about any of that witchy crap. But damn sure you're not safe. And she's coming after you now.
All right.
She turns in her homework early.
It's a very fun metaphor. Before we go in, I'm sure I'll hit somebody up about what the inside of that fucking basement looks like. I only could see the entryway anyways. It's nothing too fancy, bunch of monks. See you there.
I'm not even going to ask where you're staying tonight. Don't tell anyone. Be safe.
You too. Me and my big baby.
The door shuts, and this F-350 aggressively barrels south on 2nd Avenue. She put her foot down, and it is the loudest thing in the night right now. And these agents are going to watch it just barrel towards them.
Oh no.
Should probably go inside while they're distracted by her.
Yeah, we are very obvious. Go inside.
Iris, before you step inside,
Oh no. No.
Oh no.
I'm just asking for a wits awareness roll.
Hey guys, that's all hunger dice. Here we go.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, not wits awareness. Wits and auspex.
Oh, I think I get more than 4 dice then. Thank goodness.
I just got really nervous.
I get
Like
6
the
dice.
outside.
I get 6. Okay. That's 5.
Ooh,
I
Actually,
hope I see our friend Ursula.
you're actually.
I'm
gonna
sure
make a
she is
roll.
in the fucking doorway. Oh no.
We just slam into her.
A bus. Oh my god.
There was so many. No.
We don't see her, not a problem. Nothing to worry about.
Iris,
Mhm.
you scan quickly across the entryway of the Metropolitan Grill. The bar, the hostess, the empty dining area. There's nothing there.
Okay.
Good.
You step in confidently, and you feel your hair part back away behind your ear. turning to see nothing.
I hate that for you.
Yeah. Yeah, she would have been so close.
God, she was right there just looking at us like these fucking idiots.
She could just murder us.
She could have smashed our heads together.
Like out of nowhere, like
And
both of your
good
bodies
night.
just explode. Like boom.
The FBI's like, what the fuck? She didn't see any of that. She just
She's just
walks
like rubbing
in.
the back of her neck, kind of looking around. What the hell?
There are, as soon as you walk in with Michael, there are waitresses and the hostess. They have formed a path, like ushering you towards the freight elevator conference room.
Mhm.
You write it down. The doors don't even shut. And the three of you are reunited in Walter's presence. He looks at you carrying Michael and sighs loudly. "Oh, thank God. Finally." He gets up and attempts to take Michael from you. Not like aggressively, just like, you know.
I think there is just like half a second of hesitation. Just the concept of then being separated from, but Tyr lets him.
He cradles the boy in his massive arms, looking down at the burns that cover his shoulder. And oh no, you put a hoodie over the top.
Well, I think he had a hoodie on, so it's probably just barely a hoodie.
Oh, okay.
I was just hoping it had the hood still. I was just hoping for the best.
He lays
No, I won't.
Michael down on the sheet metal table. I almost don't want to wake him.
I didn't.
It would be almost a kindness for him to sleep until the danger is past. Thank you, Tyr.
Iris just looks there kind of dejectedly. No thanks for her, I guess.
Get out of here. I look like she's in the hospital.
They did that thing, I guess.
I don't fully understand why
I would.
you've done this, but you are owed. Kings owe you for this.
Mary's like, I'm like trying not to like say like, you know what? I don't fully understand nearly 99% of the things Tyr does. But we are.
Nobody gets it. It's an enigma.
It just happens.
I don't even know what I'd ask for besides all this is about to blow up in a lot of fucking faces.
Doesn't have to be yours. My clan can shield you. You can't stay here. And the name Tyr almost certainly has to die. But you will not be allowed to perish for saving Michael.
Walter, can I Can I tell you what I saw tonight?
It sounds like a burden to know. But go on.
I'll keep the details light and focused on the important parts. I was able to follow Diana into the basement of the library, and I asked to see my repayment of a boon. When Michael was brought out, he was on a gurney attached to blood bags in some sort of machine. They said it would take longer to leave their imprint. You should know that it was at least happening. And the moment I grabbed him, they set us both on fire.
His meaty hand trembles as it reaches towards Michael. They will burn for this. I'm not certain how yet. But Diana will not be allowed to continue living.
I feel a similar sentiment, and I am willing to do near anything to make sure Diana does not get to live happily or otherwise. I think big things need to happen, Walter, and us sitting on a fence is not going to get us there. Bianca was working with Diana, and Bianca is working for the prince, which means the prince was fine with everything that just fucking happened. That it got the okay. That this was okay. And she's going to point to Michael.
Go ahead and give me manipulation and persuasion. Add 3 dice to that.
Ooh, okay. Manipulation. Could I convince you of leadership?
Totally.
Neat. I'd love to put a dice on that. Manipulation. 3 extra dice. This is gonna be worth the willpower, baby.
Give me that willpower.
That's not terrible. With a willpower to only get to reroll 1 of the dice. Meh. I have 4. Do you think that I need to use my willpower?
Walter glowers down at you. Jowls intact and resolute. He's moved, but still very much in control of his faculties.
Mm.
Dear, What you are suggesting is treason against the Camarilla itself. Slaying her in the presence of a Justicar would require them to enact justice. If Diana goes, it must be quietly. That includes for Michael's sake. Or at least he cannot and I cannot have had anything to do with it. Not now. But I understand. And I understand the need for new leadership. You can count on me to aid that where I can.
I hope you have some fucking good plans in your head, because the last one led to that and this and it is betrayal around every fucking corner. And and you will sit and let it happen again.
I will not doom my family. We can do this patiently. There is no need to rush. We have Michael. As soon as he says that, blood wells up in Michael's mouth. His head rolls to the side, and it spills down the side. Oh, God.
What's happening?
He moves to an intercom.
Oh my God.
Cassandra, I need you down here now.
This is blood magic. What's happening?
Spooky magic.
Ugh, freaking Diana.
Diana is sending me a message. He was with her too long.
Yeah, it looks like we have a lot of fucking time, Walter. A lot of fucking time. No return message?
What is it exactly that you would expect that return message to be, dear? I tell Diana to fuck off and then watch my child die? I can bring him to a Justicar and have her head, but Michael's still just as dead. I want vengeance, but not more than I want Michael's life.
You know, I like you. Hell, I liked you before, and she kind of just like motions at herself. I watched you just on a word explode my fucking sire. Just fucking blow her up. And I was enamored. at the ability to do that, the power that you had in that one moment, and I haven't seen it fucking since. Nothing is going to keep Michael safe except the lack of Diana.
Okay, Tyr. I will entertain this. I do have power. I have power granted to me by the institutions I belong to, and I wield it in their name. That's why I can blow Jessica off the side of a mountain. Also because I'm somewhat aware that that's light contact as far as she's concerned.
And she seemed relatively okay.
It's kind of her version of flag football.
Walter, I don't understand this fucking place. Quietly or not, Diana will be leaving. Sooner or later, Diana will be leaving. If you are able to give me anything under the table, you don't have to be part of it.
You hear footsteps down the hall. Cassandra arrives. Feed the boy, now. She cuts open her wrist and lets it fall into Michael's mouth. He looks back to you. For the moment, I can grant you something. He turns and walks over to a case mounted on the side of the wall. Reaches into his pocket, pulls out an old key, puts it in the lock. He retrieves from a wall of hanging key cards, a single one. Are you coming to the tower this evening?
Am I able to come to the tower this evening?
You should stay out of sight. But if you want this,
Is it
Okay.
something one of us could go up and grab for her?
certainly. He holds the key card out to you, Iris.
I'll take it. We're all going over there anyway.
This will take you down into the basement. There is a Tremere down there who is loyal. He's worked for the Camarilla for several decades now. He's young. All of us, Primogen, have surrendered a vial of blood. It can be used to track Diana's true location.
And he would be willing to give this up?
I trust Alvin. If he does not recover him, bring him to me. I will explain it to him.
Sorry, my internet messed up. Did we say Malcolm?
Everybody just look around.
I said Alvin.
Oh,
Not
okay.
I was just like, oh,
Honestly, I was like, I was ready to be like, we go down
Alvin.
there, and then like, oh
Alvin.
hey, nice
That's
to
fine.
see you. And Malcolm turns
oh,
around.
then I have to murder him on the spot if I saw him. I'm a woman of my word. Okay.
If you go for her, it's important that you not fail.
I haven't failed yet.
Dear, you are the most impressive optimist I have ever known. Good luck.
Thank you. Honestly. And Tyr stands up and like winces a little. Okay.
Oh, if you survive tomorrow night, don't be a hero. It's time for you to ride off into the sunset.
Thank you for the advice. Sorry, is there anything you guys wanted to like do? I got tunnel vision again. I get tunnel vision when I talk to him.
I don't think we need any Tremere blood to get into the basement anymore. So nah,
Oh no,
Walter,
that's a new thing.
got a better plan.
Before we go, what can you tell us about Scipio?
Scipio. He should not be awake. And you should not know that name. He's intended to
both
slumber.
of those things. Well, he's awake and we know that name, just gonna be honest.
Do you know if he's moved at all, or is he still down in the basement?
Ursula has not been available to care for him. I expect that will be a high priority for her once she feels that she has kept the kindred safe from mortals. Scipio.
What would happen? Okay.
Scipio has been guiding the kindred of Seattle, either in slumber or directly, for hundreds of years. He came with the first expansions of mortals.
I mean, how important is he to, like, is he part of the structure?
He is the reason that we even have a Malkavian prince. That is not normal. But there is no one who can truly oppose him. And
Okay.
his suggestions are taken very seriously.
Do you know what his suggestions have been historically?
Well, I can think of one. Slay any kindred who is using a cellular device to preserve the Masquerade.
So that was him. Okay.
That's a shitty call.
All right.
Good to know.
Great to know. That's like it's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
Don't give him a
Upper
group phone.
Upper management.
Okay. Well, Walter, do you two have anything else to say?
No,
I've got everything.
I will stay here and attend to Michael.
Okay. We've got places to go. I mean, I look at the other two.
Yeah.
Tears already walking towards the door.
The three of you were on your way out of the cave and back into the Seattle night with the FBI and Ursula, possibly even a wandering Zippy.
I keep my eye out for my friend.
We're going to take a 10-minute break here. Please join us, and maybe you'll get to meet Zippy too. We'll be right back.
Ooh.
Go get yourself a drink. I will. See you in 10 minutes. Bye. We have the whole group together. It's glorious. And they emerge from the Metropolitan Grill into the downtown Seattle night air.
Love to see if the FBI are still over there watching.
Yeah, take a gander over that way.
There is a very well put together homeless man striding towards you
God.
right now
Why?
as we speak.
Tear starts bouncing from foot to foot.
We're not supposed to talk to them.
Talk was in quotes. Listen, you know what? If he's gonna come over here like an idiot, he's welcome to talk to me. He probably's not here to talk to me, I'm gonna be honest, but like, I'll listen. How about we walk around a corner? Though?
Yeah, like maybe go down the alley or something.
Yeah, let's maybe not stand in front of this door like idiots. Does that work with you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
I'm fine with it.
There is indeed an alleyway available.
Great.
And I have
clothesline him.
I have a couple of questions. Iris,
God.
Mm-hmm.
would you like to make a wits and aspects roll? And Mary, do you want to remain visible?
I'm just here to have a
Yeah,
I'm
you know
making
what?
that roll.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna vanish. Actually, this is
Tears the only one there. All right.
before. Do I notice the guy approaching us before we dip?
Yeah, you saw him. It was unmistakable.
I'm gonna like as we go into the corner, I'm gonna like look at him and shake my head gently, like don't whatever you're thinking,
Just
like,
don't
do it
I got a solid 0 successes.
before
Oh,
we disappear into the
Okay.
corner, and I will vanish.
Tear looks that way and looks. Oh, there she goes.
I guess she didn't want to chat.
Listen, we'll see if the man is actually interested in chatting.
The scrape of
I'd like somebody.
nice foot steps on city sidewalk grow louder and louder until they round the corner into the alley.
Did he seem armed?
I assume you're not looking at him right now. You're waiting. around
Oh, yeah.
around a corner.
No, I'm not just creeping around
yeah.
waiting for him or anything.
This dumb idea, I can't tell.
Oh, they all are at this point.
You're right. You're right. We'll go from there.
Do we recognize this one?
Oh yeah, do we know him?
From far away, it's difficult. But Iris, I'm not gonna make you roll. You have seen this guy before.
Oh, beautiful.
The square jaw, the number one guard cut up the side. You met this guy at the Coast Guard station.
Is it Ramirez?
Is it Ramirez or Farfali? Which
Which
one?
one? Is it paper guy or outside guy?
Iris, you would know this as Agent Forelli,
Really?
the inside guy.
Okay.
Okay, paper guy. Got it.
I don't think I really got
No.
to meet him. I was busy doing stuff.
He is just about to round the corner.
Last chance. What do you think, Iris?
I'm gonna stand in front of you. Make sure you can't kill him right away. No.
I
No.
Oh, why does everybody assume? Why does everybody? That's fine. I don't like you in front of me either, but that's fine.
It's not like you can't see.
No, I can. That's not the issue. Oh,
Agent Forelli rounds the corner and is staring down at the two of you. You two are familiar faces. What brings you to the Metropolitan
Sorry.
Grill? A little before closing time.
What brings anyone to a bar before closing time?
I don't think you drink whiskey.
It's a fully stocked bar. You clearly haven't been in there.
I feel like she has like a rosé look about her, or like like a nice champagne. That would have been my assumption.
I think she drinks something dark.
Is there something you need? Are you trying to dress up for a play or something? You look like you're half homeless, half agent man.
Pick a character.
Look, this is all just kind of play acting at this point anyways. You know us and we know you. And I think the two of you are still pretty new at this. I don't know what they call you when you're young, but that's what I get from the two of you.
Can't tell if I'm offended or not.
Right?
Means you're not that far gone.
Mm.
You still care. And I know that Jackie Castle disappeared from a Coast Guard station. And then somebody took care of her. Somebody kept her out of trouble. Until she popped up again on camera at a gas station outside Portland.
I'll be honest, I missed a bunch because my internet sucks.
It's okay. They're talking smack about Jackie that she was well taken care of, and then was just spotted in a gas station outside
we
of
sent her north.
Portland. Is that what you said?
That makes sense.
Neat.
We haven't picked her up yet. And it can go two different ways.
I'm just gonna
She
fold my
gets-
arms.
She gets every bit of information extracted out of her. And then we take her for a little island vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she's just a witness. And she gets protected.
How about we do what you said? Cut the crap. Just tell us what you want.
I want the weapon.
Which one? What type? Slight more specific,
Like,
please.
do you want the crossbow? They sell those. You have them.
You guys think you're so goddamn smart. Blank's
Ooh.
talking about a weapon. They've been doing it for months now. They seem to think they're off the hook. They're getting braver. Dumb shit's happening in this city right now. I know it.
Is it? Gosh.
And they're only doing that because they don't feel threatened anymore, and they should.
So, you picked.
My-
Nick's in the door.
My internet is so rude. I missed
It
things
was
again.
the tail end of an insult.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh shit.
I heard you're
And
not
then
very
something
good at your job.
Scathing insult.
Yeah, I
That's
heard
all
that
you need to
part.
know. I don't know what weapon you think they have. But
Yeah. And this fucking guy, he comes and talks to us because he thinks that we are somehow redeemable in some way so that he may threaten us with another person's, existence.
I will do what I have to do to protect the human race from monsters.
I'm just gonna look at him. Just give me a second. We don't know much, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know what you think we can give you. Do you want my house? You know where my house is. You guys are there every single night. Do you want where other
You
people
haven't
are?
been back.
Oh, well, why would I when you're there?
He's like, "But you haven't been there."
We'll go to your house.
Look,
Maybe if you take a little walk for a moment and let me talk to my friends, I'll see if we can figure out what this weapon is and if we think it's worth giving to you.
all right. Easy peasy.
Appreciated.
He turns on his heel, walks back out around the corner to Second Avenue.
I'll walk forward to see how far he goes. Make sure he's actually out of earshot.
He's moving down the street back towards his fellow agents.
Okay. I think Tyr is going to post up like at the end of the alley against like the wall so that she is like facing the direction he came from. So she's like still a step into the alley, but can like
See
see
down
if
the
he is
street.
returning. Yeah.
Yeah.
What weapon is he fucking talking about?
God, if it's I think it's the stupid flash drive.
The weapon.
You're still muted, Si, if you want to talk with us.
Yeah, it's a flash drive.
Just a voice.
They don't know what it is. Oh, I reappear when I talk.
Yeah,
Oh, fine. Oh, even spooky.
spooky. Like, if it all, I don't want something bad to happen to Jackie and Lydia.
I
Oh,
don't think
me
it's
neither.
I don't
an
even.
actual like real.
If this is all they want, what good's it gonna do for them to be like, oh, they know our names? They're still gonna know their names.
That's true, but that would give them time to like skedaddle. This
Mhm.
At least
information's
that
pretty-
would get them out of the way for this war.
I guess that's true. I mean, we do have the power to just give it when we feel, but it does take away a bargaining chip, though. I don't know. I mean, it seems like from what we're planning, we're kind of making the bargaining chip irrelevant.
But no one knows
if-
that.
What if we just make something up? What if there's something at the library? That's where the weapon is. What if there's something at the tower? That's where the weapon is, you know? What if we use this as an opportunity and honestly, there's a fucking weapon at those places? Just a thought. Starlight Lounge, weapon, you know? We can name any place in town.
Mary, I'm not gonna make you roll for this, but you you just watched Ursula walk out of the Metropolitan Grill
Oh, there she goes.
on the warpath for FBI agents.
What are you looking at?
Um,
And you get the feeling that you might not be alone for this conversation.
We're
not we could-
fucking alone.
If we're gonna send them somewhere, if they already think that Kakeshi had something, we could say that it was there and they just didn't find it.
Or we can pick a place completely
guys know that
obscure and
Ursula's
get them to
awake?
go somewhere.
I-
I'm sorry, what?
I think Walter mentioned something about her, but
I don't remember. A blur. I get tunnel vision when I talk to him.
okay. So I was there before you guys.
I don't.
Ursula was. She was awake.
she's gonna start rubbing
And
the back
she
of her
was
neck
about-
again.
Ew.
She was about to be sent to Diana's place, and it was canceled. It was called off because, well, you did her work for her.
Because I did the work.
They had a
for
boon
her, which
between
you
them.
can remember for the future. Looking around obscurely. Why don't we?
I guess
This could be the option. What if we fuck off? I think Ursula's got it.
Unless she wants them to go somewhere specific to make it easier to get a bunch of them.
Yeah, if she just wants us to maybe call them over or something with like a walkie-talkie or something, and then they're all in an alleyway. I don't know. I mean, I'm interested. I don't know
Just
what-
slowly
she
talking
doesn't just talk.
louder.
Hey, if she's interested in assistance, I can minimal assistance, but some. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there, but you know, she's very capable. Feels like we should fuck off, right?
Kind of.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
Tyr, you see Agent Corelli. He makes a left-hand turn, into the next alley down. Looks like he actually means to orbit your position and come
He's
through the
gonna. He's
backside
just
of the
gonna get.
alley.
Yeah, let's. You know what? Let's wait to see what happens when he comes back. Actually, I'm willing to wait this one out. I'm just a little curious. If it's cool, is she here? Where the fuck is she?
I'm gonna keep trying to look
Is
for
she
her, but my eyes are broken.
I can't see.
She's gonna kill them all
Can't
like
see her.
one by one.
I believe that fully and honestly support the
If
grind.
not, I'm kind of behind sending them to the library at this point.
Yeah.
Do you
Then
want-
again, if I don't know. I think that'd be a hot spot for a lot of things.
If they go there tonight and overnight and take care of some of the mess,
That's true. Or we can get them to clear out if they believe us. Or we can wait to see what happens in about, I don't know, 30 seconds. Because I'd love to see somebody else do something. Yeah. I'd really like that.
Okay.
Can I see Forelli for Folly? Where's he at? Can I see him?
You are now facing back into the alley, expecting him to come the other way. And it goes all the way through to First Avenue. So when he rounds the corner, you'll see him.
I'm gonna look at Mary. Is she still here? Is she relevant? Am I talking to nobody?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't really see. I just know that I just saw her leave earlier, and that's all I know.
Well, Mr. Agent's about to come from the other end of the alleyway for whoever's interested.
He rounds the corner. He's walking your way. Puts out a cigarette.
Wish I could tell if she was here.
He's trying to make eye contact with the
What do
three
you
of
guys
you.
think? We're all just like
just lean against a wall.
As much as
think we-
I have to. We also have to be careful, like what we have to say if Ursula's listening. So
we got nothing. We got nothing.
Yeah, I guess we'll just. Well, I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna just sit here and see what happens.
Yeah. And if we happen to have to do some talking, we don't know of any weapon. And that's truthful.
Yeah.
All right. I'll make eye contact.
He's about 70 feet away from you.
I'm gonna
He
vanish
smiles.
again.
He smiles when you make eye contact.
Just vanish in front of him.
And as soon as
He makes contact with Pierre. He's gone.
as soon as his smile completes, it's occluded by a 9-foot tall shadow.
Oh, this is.
I'll watch
exciting.
now.
Yeah, I'm interested.
He doesn't scream. She looks down at him, reaches to the side, and hefts a dumpster that is the size of a VW bug and smashes him like you would kill a cricket with your shoe. The sound is
Wow.
deafening of just steel and crunch. It goes again and again and again.
not him.
She smears what's left of him up
Oh my
against the back of the dumpster and scoops it off to the side and puts the dumpster back where it was.
Efficient, neat.
There's an awful mess.
Very neat.
But most of the viscera and bone is behind the dumpster now.
Great.
Mm.
She turns to look at you three and begins striding your way.
Hmm. I feel like there's two options here.
I don't know what you.
Iris, what do you think?
You're not fighting her.
There's no either. Oh, that was not one of the options I was presenting. I'm going to
Oh,
tell
okay,
you that
okay.
fucking.
Thank God.
You're dead. I saw that. I wasn't suggesting that.
Never.
Hey, how about we clear a fucking path for, a legend?
I was already back against the wall.
I'm gonna step out of that fucking alley.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and just like arm on Iris, like, let's get out of the way. Whether she is walking for us or not, let's move.
Happily not be in the alley.
There's just like a nod to her, like, okay. and hope. But if she follows us in our direction, we should run if that happens. How fast do you
Yeah,
think she is?
yeah,
She
I'm
has
hidden,
much
so-
leg. She's so much leg.
The three of you shuffle out of the alley and into the street. Iris, you can feel the presence of something big and unseen, waft out of the alleyway. And a voice greets the three of you. Childer, you should exit to the north side. I will be making another mess to the south.
We'll leave you to it.
No, thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm just gonna.
Tear's kind of enamored. Like, God, I'm nothing.
Why did we fight her again?
We're going south,
No.
and it's going to just yeah, no,
North.
north. Oh shit! Ah!
Follows to watch.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm going the opposite way. I just like Iris by the shoulders. Okay, we're gonna go north.
The others are not as dignified as Agent Forelli. There are screams in the distance.
Oh no.
But the three of you are free to walk north. And indeed, Takeshi Pharmaceuticals' tower looms that very direction.
Is everybody cool with going by Cats for a minute? Just real
Yeah,
quick.
I think we should. I know you said you had a lot of things to do, Mary, before you left to go to Bianca's earlier.
Are you guys going back to Catherine's?
For a moment, yeah.
Okay, I mean, I can go with you.
Could I see the key
Are
card?
you gonna? What are you gonna?
Yeah. Show it to you.
Tyr's gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sports bra key card now. Before we go, Tyr's gonna look at Mary. Diana abducted Jorgen. I promised him I wouldn't let that happen, so I ended him. I want that out in the open. And I really don't want to talk about it right now.
Got it.
Thank you.
He's
Stick
probably
some
in a
alley-
better place.
I fucking hope so.
Just a slight glare at Mary for her saying another word about it.
I think we're gonna take a nice bit of a meander to get to Catherine's.
Little
Just
zigzag.
a little zigzag, just till the screams are no longer audible, on the wind.
The screams die off, and the warm and humid smell of Charlie's army assaults Iris's
As
nostrils.
we walk there, I should do this now. So, do you remember when I said, like, I asked you guys in what conditions you might need me to command you or snap you out of something? Well, I can do that, like, without being there. Well, now I can.
Okay.
Would you like to, what would you like? Would you like to do that? Would you like me to implant, like, a suggestion so that, if something happens to your minds, like, you can
Yeah.
do something else instead?
You mean if someone tries to control us?
Yeah.
So if it happens, you could stop it after it happened?
I don't know. I think it's like it's gonna be it's probably gonna be a contest between your mind plus my suggestion versus the power of whoever is doing the mind stuff. Or I mean, I could just give you a command where instead of you're gonna scratch your foot or something that keeps you not unmoving, so it'll be difficult for you to carry out whatever mental stuff they're gonna make you. Anyway, we have time. You can think about it. You can tell me about it later, and we can do it. We don't have to do it now.
Dear Iris, and because the two of you have been commanded before,
Mm-hmm.
you have felt that echoing voice inside your head. You are acutely aware that what Mary is describing is a war between voices inside your own skull.
Sounds awful.
And it
That sounds bad.
could work, but it may not be without consequences.
You lose
I
50
will.
points of sanity. This is Call of Cthulhu now.
Yeah, the game switched real hard. Roll a library check. Good luck.
God.
Bye.
Fail.
You find all the secrets and you win. Give me your character sheet.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was so fast.
I will think on it, Mary. The only thing I can really think is if it has to do with hurting either of you. I'd be fine putting something in there about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna want to think about it a little bit first.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot just happened in the
We can
last
do it
10
anytime,
minutes.
so it's
Yeah.
Taking it in. Thank you. Can I see Charlie?
Yeah.
Charlie's.
Charlie is incredibly visible.
Mm.
He has like an actual little wooden box, and he is addressing the crowd.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Tonight's the night, winners. You're all gonna be students. The University of Washington. You've been accepted. I expect all of you to work very hard and bring back a diploma.
This guy's so fucking cool.
The crowd roars with excitement.
What a guy.
He has so much charisma. Like, it's intoxicating. Like, it's just like, this guy has it in the bag.
No one notices you as you approach. They are wrapped.
Should we go get our stuff first and let him like finish his speech? I feel like if I shouldn't ask him in the middle of his cool speech, you know?
But what if they leave before we're down?
And
It sounds like they're gonna go to school very soon.
Honestly, I'm finding it very hard to think. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like I feel like my eyes keep on focusing.
Mm.
I mean, we're only gonna be upstairs for a couple minutes, right?
Unless Catherine's up there and wants to talk again.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. So many people want to fucking talk. Can I see Marcellus?
Oh yeah. He is standing by at the door. He's at the position of parade rest, and you get the impression that if he thought he'd get away with it, he would like to be actively holding the door shut. But he stands at the ready behind the glass doors.
If we can ask Marcellus to grab some for us while we head upstairs.
Or we can see what, you know, what's the order of operations on this thing. I don't want to be that asshole, you know. Like I'll be a dick about a lot of things, but like I'd like to keep that at least a little clean cut.
Head over to Marcellus then. Try to touch as few people as possible on the way.
You can avoid touching them, but you can't avoid their ambiance. But as soon as you get to the glass doors, Marcus swipes his card and pulls the door open for you. Ladies, are you retiring for the evening or out for the festivities?
I wish we were retiring. Is there some kind of protocol we need to follow for getting some of Charlie's friends for us?
Typically, I simply talk to Charlie. They are busy at the moment. Charlie will confirm with me when he's ready, and I will ask him to hold some back.
Okay. That'll work.
Appreciate it.
They are a little disorganized as far as that goes this evening. It may not be the usuals.
I lack preference.
That's all right. We're gonna go upstairs then. Thank you. Just gonna head straight to the elevator.
Very good. He returns to his post, eyeballing Charlie, presumably waiting for him to shut up.
He is king and he'll speak for as long as he wants.
He is king. Honestly, Charlie for Prince, and I'd like to start a campaign. Just want to put it out there. Tyr follows to the elevator.
He'd be great.
I haven't had any Thin Bloods in my campaign, but now I want one.
I'll follow him, oh Captain, my Captain style. This guy has me. He's great.
Didn't need to give a speech to him to get him to go murder Diana.
No, he's ready. He's so ready. Tyr's like, I love this. I love seeing people doing shit, and that's great. I'm inspired, but my body is so broken.
The three of you arrive in the penthouse. It's so empty, it's echoing.
Tyr makes a beeline for Jorgen's space.
It's kind of all collectively part of Iris's chambers.
Mm-hmm. My room.
But you round the corner into the place where Jorgen last laid his head. His bag is over, resting against a marble wall, and a GURPS book is lying on the bed. It has a little improvised bookmark in it because he's not a Philistine and he doesn't leave books open on their spine.
I think Tyr's hand is absent-mindedly like tapping on the stake at her side, just anxiously. And she is going to, I think after recomposing, because I think walking in was a moment of just everything kind of blacked out for half a second, just going over and picking up his book and then going over to his bag and then opening it to put it back in and to also see kind of what's in the bag.
Within the bag, there are a small bundle of old leather-bound books. You can make out Latin, possibly some other languages you don't recognize. Let your hand fall to the bottom. There are loose dice down there. Loose dice and a few loose shells. Iris or someone must have grabbed the gun at one point.
Somebody should mourn him. Because I can't. I can't mourn him. And she's going to close the bag and pick it up. That's all I wanted.
Iris would have been looking to see if Catherine was around while Tyr was grabbing her stuff.
She is not.
All right.
Free reign of the place, baby.
It's ours now.
We should tag Scipio's statue. Is that too much? Just a thought. Just a thought.
Just,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
maybe cover his junk,
Yeah, just fix it out.
Or
Like, there you go.
by cover, I mean paint it red.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, Tyr goes back to the elevator. It's too quiet in here.
Guess there's nothing else we need.
I don't know what she'd have to take anyways.
Just keep carrying this duffel bag. Go back downstairs.
The elevator ride down is quiet. Marcellus waits. He's still standing inside the glass. But the crowd is thinning as it disperses in a northeasterly direction. 3 individuals are just outside the door, sitting cross-legged in a small circle.
Great.
Yeah, I'll go to the door.
Yeah.
Old man pushes to his feet with a cane. Are you Miss Catherine's people? Marcellus told us to wait here. You got something for us?
Yeah, we're her people. What do the other 2 look like? Are they also old people?
They are all 3 fairly aged looking.
Oh,
Can be hard to tell with homeless people. They could be as young as their late 40s. They could be climbing mid-60s. There's another old man and another old woman.
I hate this. I fucking hate this.
God damn it. Iris is gonna do it. I don't wanna.
Tyr's gonna look at Mary. You don't let me hurt them. Yeah.
People like them. Okay.
Pee on me.
It's hard.
I don't think a lot of healing's about to happen right now, boys.
Nope.
Who are these people?
They're homeless people.
Homeless people. But for hunger and the amount of damage I have,
It's
I
so
said I'm not
bad.
picky, and that is certain ways. That's the truth.
I just need.
Were they offered to us? They were like,
They
yeah,
were.
here's
They
some.
are.
Okay.
Yeah, this was the gift basket,
The old man comes up to you and holds his hand out to you. It looks like he doesn't 100% know what's going on. Like he thinks you're about to give him something, like some food or money or something.
Look at Marcellus like, what the fuck?
Marcellus looks back at you like,
It is what it is.
I have no money. This man at least deserves money.
Oh, they're getting money. Don't worry. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna like watch Tyr closely so I can command her if she goes a little takes too much, because I think you don't really have a choice but to take something.
Tyr's gonna stare at this old man for like a second. I could find something else. I could fucking do it like normal. I could go find someone.
I have some money for them. It's okay. She's gonna start pulling out all the cash she has, literally all of it, for these three.
Their eyes light up.
Yeah.
Widen. The other two are on their feet as Iris passes out the cash. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's-
Are you sure?
Yeah. You just give something to us for a second and you can have all of it.
Okay. What do you need?
She'll just take the rest and be like, you'll see.
Don't put the rabbits.
She's so upset right now. If I think they can take it without like passing out, I'd like to take 2 hunger dots worth. If not, I'll only do 1 and I'll just live with it.
Iris, you scoop the old lady into your arms.
Oh.
And she melts into them like a babe into her mother's arms. And you begin to drink. And she is almost immediately unconscious.
Yep, just 1. Got it.
There's still life in there.
No. Just 1.
She still has life to
Are
give.
they? I'm gonna ask Charlie. Like, are they okay?
Charlie's. You can actually
Charlie.
hear Charlie. He's at the front of the procession,
Charlie, who is with
like
us
a
right
parade leader. You can see like a trash baton
What a guy.
marching northeast.
She's so
Wow.
cool. God damn it.
now? I heard like
I think Tyr watched Iris first and is now mortified. This seemed like a shitty idea.
You just wanted like a hug. Is that what? Like one of the older man is kind of like looking from Iris and the old woman to you. Like, okay.
Oh god, oh god.
He's kind of awkward, like because he doesn't know what he's like doing, and but or whether or not he has permission. But he's embracing you.
Oh no!
Tears. No. God damn it.
Just take one.
1.
We are gonna
We will
go.
slick
We're having a snack
one
with Princess
hunger.
later anyway.
1 hunger. I will hug this old man back and take 1, putting me at 3 hunger.
He shudders and stiffens when you bite into him. But after a moment, he's perfectly relaxed.
Well,
He's got a big old smile on his face, but he's not unconscious. But he just kind of like slides the sidewalk next to his old lady friend who's completely passed out. There is one remaining.
Do you guys mind?
Go right ahead.
Kind of almost if somebody minded. Tyr's gonna go hug this other old person. One more hunger.
There's a third
Just
one.
more.
Okay,
Yeah.
There were
Mhm.
3.
I'm good. I got a drink
will
from
put me at-
Walter.
2 hunger.
I'll just live at 3
There's two.
hunger forever, guys.
Yeah, I'll be at 2 hunger.
We're gonna have
This is
snacks with
mostly so I
Princess
can use
later.
Defy Bane.
Yeah, I don't feel great about those either.
I'm sure that's what's gonna happen later.
We're definitely gonna have
Um,
snacks.
Thanks. Thank you.
The 3 of them sit peacefully, leaning on each other's shoulders on the sidewalk.
Is it time for your meeting that you guys were talking about?
Gosh, what time is it?
It is about 2:30.
Oh, yeah.
Oop. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, we
Yeah,
are late. We have to go.
Yeah.
I should have gone first again.
He'll be
I
fine.
think let's vaguely
Yeah.
stick together on this one.
Yeah.
Uber? Is it in walking distance? Is the tower
Yeah,
in
yeah,
walking
something
distance?
fast.
It's within walking distance. Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Get back on
What's that
2nd
one?
Avenue and
we'll just walk.
you can see a small cluster of dark, expensive-looking cars illegally parked directly in front of the tower.
Now, we
I
probably
gotta
don't want to
get in.
talk. We're talking with Princess outside first.
Yeah, he
Is
said
it-
I wasn't there, but he said he'd be in the car or something.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
I'm sure we could get inside when he's going back in.
I should stop maybe a block away. If he's alone, you can bring
Maybe
him
you want to
first,
wait
maybe.
somewhere nearby.
I'll be as close as you guys want me.
I know he has the weird New York people following him around, but I don't know if they're gonna follow him out here.
You should try and get them braided, see if that's doable. Not
Yeah,
easy.
if not, I don't think we can say much around him. But I'm sure he'd
And you
love to play
cannot
hooky.
bring them my way.
No.
Yeah.
Mary, do you have any extra burners on you?
Burners? Yeah, I think I should have a few.
Because Tyr
I
needs a
would
new
probably
one.
bought like. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, mine
I'll hand to her.
Could I have an extra one?
Right. And I'll give you an extra one. I'll just give you that would leave me like with one spare burner.
Great.
Well, unconstructed.
I'm not sold on this. I'm gonna try my best to get him on our side, but if it goes really well, I might give him a team phone. Do the air quotes and everything. But I'll just feed him my number only, not to you guys, so you don't have to deal with that.
Okay.
Walter gave you a key. Do you want me to get that thing while Iris you talk to the princess?
I don't know if I feel comfortable sending you in by yourself to do it. I would go with
well,
you.
I guess it's. I mean, if you do, yeah. That's a good. You can actually do that instead of waiting, because you're going to be apart from us. So.
Chris looks at the pile of cars. Yeah.
Mary,
Maybe I'll walk around. Maybe I'll just take a walk around real quick.
Yeah.
Are you trying to go in there by yourself?
I'll be close by. I will. She looks at Iris. I will message you before I do anything.
If you
Are you
don't, I'm
sure?
going to be the one that kills you this time. You're not gonna. You come out of there alive.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe the prince, well, for the princess, sorry, will lead us there anyway.
If
So
you
maybe
guys
we'll see you
message me if
there.
you learn something.
Oh, but we can't
Yeah.
because of a key card, right? All right, just message
Yeah.
us.
You guys get Princess, make some distance. If you learn something, message me. I don't really plan on moving in unless something beautiful happens, but I don't see that happening. So I'm going to keep a distance from you guys and Princess so you can do whatever it is you're doing. And I'll wait. It's an actual stakeout. But like for real this time.
Okay.
I will physically die if I just decide to go in there willy-nilly, and I am very aware of that.
I'll be willing to go then.
All right. Also, I feel like I'd throw hands at Princess, and that's not going to help y'all.
It's gonna be hard enough to do this.
Okay.
Message me if you need me.
Well, take care of yourself.
I will. Tier will turn into an alley.
Turning my phone's ringer on again.
Turn this bitch up. Tier turn the phone on because this phone hasn't been used for anything yet. That's fine. So Tier will
Team
have
phones
it on,
are on.
no volume.
Yep. Don't even
Hell
care.
yeah! All phones.
So Mary and Iris
Mhm.
making a beeline for the cars, and Tyr circles around.
If we can't get them apart, maybe you could distract the fancy guy while I get Princess further away, and then you meet up with me.
Okay. We still don't know where he is exactly.
He's probably in his car if he's out here. Start looking for his fancy car we rode in.
Oh,
Actually-
it's absolutely there.
I'm gonna. You know what, Iris?
Mhm.
Why don't you let me take care of it? I'll get him out here.
Okay.
You can stay here. Yeah, they don't have. Let me check their powers. Hold on. They are.
You should be careful with stuff like this because you didn't start with only your powers, but
Do they have? Oh my gosh! I think they could. You know. Yeah, I think they might be able to. Oh no, they can't. Anyway,
Fully lost. I believe in you.
okay. I was thinking of going invisible, so I could just like go walk over and like, hey, we're here. We should have discussed like actually you know what?
He invited us.
Princess did invite us, so we
he
should just
did.
walk up to the princess.
Yeah.
He'll probably have a way to like lose the trail if he wanted to.
So then I hear it correctly.
What
The
do
two
you
of you are walking up. Okay.
Yes. I'm looking for him.
Yeah.
Iris, you pick out the classic black American muscle that Princess rode off in last time. The side windows are tinted, but the windshield's not, so you can see into the front seats. Princess Ashley is driving, and immediately to his right is the long, dark-haired man, Alejandro.
So late. Go up to the window.
It rolls down as you guys are approaching.
Yeah.
Hey, Iris.
Sorry we're a little late.
Princess, we're here for the walk. You ready?
Yeah. Mom's been super busy this evening. A lot has been going on.
I bet.
But I think she's going to be up there for, another 15 minutes or so. Alejandro, would you stay with the vehicle and just let me know? Alejandro looks at you, Mary. And he looks at you, Iris.
I'll wave to him again. No, he hates me, so I don't care.
And then he looks at Ashley. And then he goes, Ashley looks at him. Okay, great. We'll be right back. Do you want I'll just leave it running. Here, he fishes out keys and throws them down in the driver's seat and gets out.
Yeah, maybe you could listen to some music or something instead of not doing anything. She'll reach in and turn on the radio.
K-pop ignites the night.
Oh
Directly.
my gosh.
Wow.
Directly
what a guy,
into
Princess
Alejandro's
is.
eardrums. Alejandro's grip on his seatbelt tightens. Ashley's already walking away, though.
I'll go catch
A little bit of bounce in his step. He's almost got a little dance move in there.
You do have a Iris.
Mm-hmm.
You have Scry the Soul. I'm just reminding you.
I know I do.
Okay.
So, I don't remember. How long does Scry the Soul last? Could it last for this full conversation with Princess?
Certainly, it lasts for a scene.
Wonderful. I would love to use it while I'm talking to Princess. Do my rouse check.
Please do. Burn that old
Yay!
people blood.
I'm successful.
Hell yeah. I don't know if you want to see this man's soul.
Oh God, I really don't, but I need to know for the team.
I gotta get a beat on this. And I'm gonna do a stakeout. And it's gonna be fun.
So this is a contested roll of intelligence and aspects against Princess's composure and subterfuge.
Yeah, it's too bad my intelligence is so low. Okay. That's pretty decent. I got 6 with a messy crit.
Oh, holy crap.
I'm gonna learn everything about Princess today, guys.
So there are a number of questions that you are allowed to ask. And you may ask 4 questions.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So you may know the emotional state of the subject.
Mm-hmm.
The resonance in the subject's blood. It's a 100% foolproof way to know if someone is kindred or something else.
Right. Which we already know.
Yeah. whether or not he is currently under the influence of blood sorcery or whether or not he has committed diablerie in the last year. And a critical win, which is what just happened, is something special.
We're mostly trying to figure out if he's on Team Us, but
So
see how he
immediately
feels.
his aura, when he rolled down the window, it positively beamed at the sight of yourself and Mary. Princess has nothing to hide. Not
Good.
from the two of you.
That's fantastic news.
Um,
We'll see if that sticks around.
His aura is a light hue of red. And it's clear of any of those black snakes that crawl all over Tyr
Man.
anytime that you see her that way.
Damn, I really
We were wrong,
thought-
guys.
I can't believe this. Wow. I
Wait.
really thought.
He's just a healthy baby boy.
Oh God.
And is there anything else you'd like to know?
Gosh. Not right this second. Maybe during the conversation. We'll see if
Okay.
there's something I want to see how he responds to. Maybe
Okay.
because he's about to have a rough time, I think. So, you had a long night with your mom?
Oh,
She's
gosh.
making-
I've had to drive her everywhere.
Is that all she's letting you do? She's just making you sit in the car.
Oh gosh, yes. I had to be there super early. You saw, I had to rush out this morning.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I like to have a breakfast.
pretty
and-
awful. Like, does she even tell you what's going on in there? She's just making you be her chauffeur, and that's it.
Oh, she tells me lots. There's someone killed one of Diana's people.
Oh,
Yeah. Mom. The messenger came from Mom just before we got here.
did they say what happened?
I mean, I didn't.
She didn't tell you that.
Yeah, she didn't say.
She really keeps a lot of secrets from you. It's
Well,
pretty.
she's really busy.
Yeah,
Like she
pretty-
can't tell me everything.
I mean, I tell you everything.
Yeah,
And I
well, she-
barely see you. She's with
Okay.
you. She's been with you all night.
Okay. She's
I don't know. It seems kind of weird. to
she
me.
would never keep anything from me that was important.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Did you talk to her about everything we've told you?
Well, I mean, I told her the things that she absolutely needed to know, right? That you guys were victims and
Uh-huh.
the La Sombra are bad and they had their whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Did she seem surprised by it?
She's never surprised by anything.
I wonder why.
Sometimes, I mean, she can see stuff. You can't keep. I mean, You can't keep secrets from her.
I
What about you?
know,
Can
right?
you see stuff?
Sometimes. I mean, it's different. It's more like it's not like I see something. It's just like I know something's gonna happen. Like
Mm. Well, I'm just gonna walk in front of him, kind of like try to like fix his shirt a little bit. I don't know. It just seems like she's keeping so much from you, and you tell her these things. There's no way she didn't know beforehand. Like if she could see these things, she sent you on that ship. She was gonna let you get turned into these drugs, and then when we saved you, she never sent anyone to get you. It doesn't seem like she cares.
it did.
She's gonna sniffle a little.
Go ahead and give me manipulation, and I mean this is persuasion.
Can I convince you of performance?
If this is persuasion, I will give you you got to risk something.
Okay.
If it's persuasion, like
Okay.
you get the bonus of making a good case, which you are.
I'll do persuasion.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and add 2 extra dice.
okay. So got 3.
I'll let you deal with this. I just want
said-
information.
You said 2 extra dice?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we're about to spend all my willpower if this goes bad.
This is gonna be fine. The night's about to end anyway. Well,
It's a decent roll, but I'm still going to use that willpower.
Okay.
So this is important to me. That just made it really good.
You need a good roll for this.
Okay. So that's 8 with a crit. A regular crit.
Okay.
Oh, you got him. You got him.
I was in that container for a really long time, and I ran out of helpers.
Right? If she cared, she would have made sure you were taken care of. Like, we were the ones that saved you,
Yeah, I don't know what would have happened if you guys didn't come.
Exactly. It just seems. I feel like you're more with us than her. Just. Like, we really are a team,
Yeah, and teams understand that their team members need a snack before
Right?
bedtime.
Mhm.
And
Oh my God.
sometimes she doesn't get that.
We called this so badly. I completely understand. We went for a snack this morning and I'm already parched.
Yeah. I only got one before I had to leave. And she
know.
she did not let me stop for lunch.
It's just, I can't even believe that. I don't think she's looking out for you at all.
Well, okay. This will all be over soon. This will all be over and we'll go back to normal. I mean,
Yeah, but
I'll just you guys are out like helping. Is there any way I can help you guys?
gosh. I don't know, Princess. I know you say we're safe, but I feel like if I try to go to even near Elysium, your mom's not going to help any of us.
Well, I mean, sometimes she has to do stuff, but she wouldn't do it to people like us.
I don't know. Yes, Mary.
You said you would I don't know if this is good or bad, but okay. You said that you would you sometimes just know stuff would happen. Can you do that? Like, can you make it happen on your own? Like, can you, if I told you to try it now, can you see something?
Okay, yeah. Um, do you? I mean, if we just do it here, it's just kind of. I usually get something just about the city. Do you want to know about you?
What do you
He
mean?
holds out his hands.
I,
Okay.
I could do it if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, sure. He bites into his wrist, pushes Vite out into his palm, and rubs them together. And then he holds out his hand,
I'll
palm
take
up.
it.
It feels warm. And his fingers curl around the edge of your hand, gently. And he closes his eyes.
You can watch his aura while he does this.
Mm-hmm.
It's quiet for a moment, and then it all happens at once. His grip tightens. He sucks in air. His aura crashes like red lightning. Mary, you don't see any of that. But Iris, it's like a thunderclap to you. You're gonna take the horses underground. You're gonna take the horses underground and steal all the dolls. What?
Cool.
That made no sense.
That was kind of weird, but
Well, I just wanted to see what would happen.
yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. Normally when I do that for my friends, it's like it's not that bloody. There's
Gosh.
something doesn't want you to do that, and it wants to hurt you.
Oh. I'll try to be careful.
Did you know that Diana's after us?
Yeah.
Well, not us. One of us specifically, but you know.
Oh, you didn't. You guys wouldn't have anything to do with anybody that was hurting people, hurting Diana's people.
I mean,
Jorgen, right? Like,
a lot.
where is Jorgen, anyways? You guys are taking care of him, right?
Doing the best we can. Princess,
Oh,
so
you
much
are rolling
has
dice,
happened.
Iris.
Yeah. Doing the best I can, Princess.
That is manipulation.
If it fails, she just starts crying.
Yeah, it'll work either way.
Manipulation what?
Princess really liked Jorgen. Didn't know they were bros.
Manipulation and centrifuge.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I don't remember their interactions, actually.
They must have been chilling behind the scenes. Like,
You know, I didn't do the worst. I got 3.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if Princess actually had like 9 humanity? That's like, damn. Okay.
Oh, did something happen to Jorgen?
Instant tears.
Oh my god.
She's not good at lying.
What? Okay. I don't like saying this, but at least the Justicars are here. Whoever killed Jorgen, we'll be safe.
Just even more tears.
Oh, Iris, don't be sad.
It's this you don't even understand.
Do you want to? Let's go inside. They have some receptionists in there. Just a nice warm receptionist.
Are you sure it's okay if we go in?
Yeah.
Just trying to wipe them all away.
There's an executive lounge. We'll just use that. It'll be
Okay.
It's really nice. It's really, really nice. Mom, yeah, she should be up there for at least another little bit. They're still talking to the witness. And he leads the two of you in through the black glass front of the building. He swipes his card and walks straight to the elevators. The lobby's not empty. There is a whole cluster of men and women. They wear the same dark, old-timey suit as Alejandro. They mark your presence, but once Princess reaches the elevator, they're already talking amongst themselves again.
Try to whisper to Mary. Do you think we should get a card from Tier?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I think before we go in, I'm just gonna try to. I want to like. You should have just given me the card, Tier. You should have just given me the card.
Taken it.
Why would I ever?
Before we go in, like, can I like? I'm gonna be like, I just need to get something outside. I just left it. I'll be back. Give me like 3 minutes.
Okay. I mean, hey, Miss, do you have one of the visitor cards? I just want to get Iris upstairs.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can you give Mary a visitor card? This should get you to the executive lounge.
All right.
Wow.
Do I
Fancy
just meet you guys
tonight.
upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go, and yeah, I'll go look for Tier.
Iris, you get in the elevator with Princess.
Yeah, my best friend, you know. Sorry, his new mom? Question mark.
You're in the market for mom?
And Mary, you are on your way out to locate a wild Tear. Tear probably walked around the back of the building. You can surmise that, and unless you say different, that's what you did.
See, that's what a smart person would do.
She's not
like-
there.
She's with Alejandro.
I'm in the car with Alejandro. It's a big deal. It'd be very cool. If I were damaged, it would be a consideration. But it's not. I think Tyr made it halfway into that alley, stopped, and then sat around. There is no stakeout. There is no looking around. It is just dwelling in the day, about everything that's happened, and just taking a moment to be alone, good or bad, just a moment.
Mary, your loop of the building leads you to encounter a sitting Tear. It's very strange. She's cross-legged in the middle of an alley, narrowly missing a puddle of street water.
So you're sitting down. Look, Princess got us in. I can get the thing for you.
Just take a moment. Is there any way you think I can get in there with you?
I can't think of anything, but I'll keep you posted. I'll try to do what I can. If I get access to any security stuff, maybe we can find you an entrance. But if it's too dangerous, I'll just get this thing myself.
If it's too dangerous, we wait. Do you think there's the amount of cars there? Do you think it's just because the prince is here?
I mean, they're probably having a meeting with these people.
Do you think if when the prince leaves, most of them will as well?
It's possible. I think that's it's a good chance. We can do this another time.
We could. Tyr's going to take the card out of the sports bra. I'm going to leave the call to you. If you think it's better to wait, we wait. And that's fine.
All
and
right.
If we never get it, that's also fine.
Well, Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Okay. Yeah. And we'll hand you the card.
Thanks.
Just be safe.
You probably need that advice more than me. You're
Uh,
you're thinking of skipping town.
if I'm not dead at the end of this, that seems like the only choice. I can't stay here. Even if
We'll
they
talk
accepted
about
me
it.
with open arms, Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I don't like that the FBI are threatening to take Jackie again.
Yeah. We'll deal with that if we're able in the next couple days. After the next couple days.
All right, dear. Um, let's just say you will probably have a few things in your pocket to deal with things by tomorrow night.
I fully do not understand what you were saying me, but accept it wholeheartedly.
I'm gonna like wave goodbye and head back in the building.
I think with some strength, you're going to stand up and just going to start meandering the opposite, a bit away from the tower. Not crazy far, but just a bit.
So let's come back to Iris for a moment. I think they have some people up here. I didn't want to pull the receptionist because she does need to stay down there. Mom gets pissed at me whenever I don't let
They
people
look
do their
really
job.
busy down there, yeah.
Okay. Here. Oh, ding! Here we are. I think mom's on this floor, so be on your best behavior.
Always.
Step out into the office hallway, into a big long corridor. The lounge is just over here. You step out.
Yeah. I'll go that way. Why not? That's terrible.
Down the hallway, there's a whole gaggle of people of all types. There's a woman in a bright yellow sundress.
Good.
A large man in a white suit. A few of those old-timey black suits also accompany them. And one pair of beady eyes locks with yours.
Good.
Martin is staring at you with his jaw on the floor. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh my gosh. How did
Not
she
this
have
boy.
She just has him.
Thank you for joining us. I'm having a lot of fun telling this story right now, and I'm really glad to have an audience and these poor guinea pig players. We are here every Saturday night here on the Dice Cults Twitch channel, 8 p.m. Eastern. Actually, 9 p.m. Eastern. Sorry. And
Mm.
we are one of several shows here on the Dice Cult. Chiefly on Monday nights, we have On the Backs of Gods, GM by our very own Jillian.
Hi guys. If you're interested in some Dungeons and Dragons 5e, we have a Northology inspired campaign that goes live every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Currently, the party is now on a sort of led by the gods and vengeance, the basics, heading towards the coast, and currently for the first time chose like not violence, which we can't really say on Saturdays, but had a choose violence and didn't. And maybe that will continue down the road, or the next thing that happens will lead them into more violence, as D&D is prone to do. But there's really only one way to find out. If you want to join us on Monday, happy to have you.
On Tuesday nights, there is Legends of Theia, and I believe this is their on week. They are bi-weekly. Tuesday nights at 9:30 p.m. That is GM by our very own Frank, one of Jillian's players on Monday nights. And he is a wonderful man and a wonderful GM. You will love it. Have a beer and relax for Legends of Theia. And on Wednesdays, we are back to Cordially Invited over on our YouTube channel, which is run by Jackie. It's a not classic, non-standard D&D game where a wedding is organized in great detail. So check that out, along with everything, which goes up to the YouTube for your binge-watching pleasure. And you can catch up with us and be ready every Saturday night for In the Last Remaining Light, On the Backs of Gods, Legends of Theia, and Cordially Invited. Thanks for checking us out. See you next Saturday.